Hey guys, welcome back. So here we are today with a new problem statement, and the problem statement is visible on my screen. You are given an input string and your task is to write a function that returns the run length encoded string for the input string. And if you refer this example below, you can understand the input and output format, and that will help to build the logic for this statement. Like if you see the input string here, you can see that W is present for 4 times, A is present for 3 times, D once, and E once, and X is present for 7 times, like that. And if you see the encoded output here you will see that it's written like W4, A3, D1, E1, X6. That means the element itself is written with the frequency of that element in that particular string. W is present for 4 times, that's why here W4 is written. For A, here it's written A3 because A is present for 3 times, like this. I hope you got the point. You get basic idea for building the logic, and it's time to move to our code editor, and let's try to build the logic there and convert this problem statement into code. So open VS Code editor, and here I already did something. That is I have defined the string that is a sample input. You can take this string from the user as a user input. Here I have initiated a blank list. Now my task is to traverse through the whole string. So for that I will write for I in range len of that string, and while that particular element is not present in that list 1, then my task is to append that particular element first, okay, and then append the frequency of that particular element in that string. So how can I get the frequency of any element in list? Using dot count method, right? So I will use string dot count. What should I count? I should count for that element, so I will write string of I. Okay, fine. Now the element itself and the count for that element is being appended to that list 1, and it will iterate from the starting point to the last index of that string. Now what's the significance of writing this line? Suppose if you omit this line, okay, for a second let's comment it out, and now try to get the output and see what it exactly returns. Now if you run this code, you see here W is present for 5 times. That's fine, that's totally fine, but I need this one only 1 time in the output format. See here W is present for 4 times and W4 is written for once. Okay, so we need only 1 time this thing, but it repeatedly appending the W5 for the times W is present in this list. W is present for 5 times here, so it did the iteration for 5 times, and it keeps appending W5 for 5 times. For the rest of the elements it follows the same manner, but I don't want this output in this way. Okay, that's why I have written this line while. That means if W and 5 is appending in the list for the first time, when it will loop over the string for the second time, it will first check if that element is present in the list or not. If not present, then it will append, otherwise it will not enter in this loop. So for W, it already appended W5. When the pointer comes to second W, it will find that W is already there in the list 1, so it will skip this, and it will skip till this W, and again it will start appending from A. Then it will do the same mechanism for this 2A, then it will follow the same manner. So now if we run this code, you will see that yes, W5 is printed 1, A3 is present 1 time, D1, E1, X7. Now this output is present in a list format, but I don't need list format. I need the output in string format. So there is a mechanism I have already mentioned in my other videos. You can check them. that you can join all the elements of a list to form a string, and using dot join method. So dot join, I want to join all the element of list 1, okay, so that in a variable C, now you print C here, shows you a error that expected string but integer found. Okay, so I am here basically trying to form a string, but how is it possible? Because if you see that list carefully, that 5, 3, 1, 7, these all are integer type values, right? So I cannot concatenate, I cannot add one integer and another categorical value like A, B, C, D, like this. So for that I have to first convert these integer values into a character. After that I can join them. So for that I have to make them string. Now I can get the correct output. See here, it returned the output that I should expect. Okay, now let's try with this sample input. It returned the output that we are expecting. So thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, if you like this solution, give a thumb and subscribe my channel for more updates, and keep coding.